Well, a startling new revelation in Washington's IRS scandal. It appears the IRS continued targeting Tea Party conservative groups even after granting them tax-exempt status. So what impact will this have on the investigation and legal cases surrounding this scandal? Joining us now is Jordan Sekulow. He's the Executive Director of the American Center for Law and Justice. Jordan, nice to see you this morning.
Good to see you, Clayton.
What do you make of these new revelations?
Well, I think it's just another indication that the IRS had it out for conservatives. You know, we're actually working with the committees now because of the Privacy Act rules to at least find out if any of our 41 clients who have filed the lawsuit against the IRS were included in the 38 conservative groups that were approved out of 111. There were 38 that got this additional surveillance. This was a different unit from the IRS out of a Dallas office. It's basically the step before, Clayton, you get audited. So immediately after their approval, before they had time to even act as a group, there were 38 conservative organizations out there getting monitored for potential audits, which, of course, you know, that could shut down an organization. When you go to liberals, because that argument keeps being made, there were 20 approved that were on this list, 7 got flagged. So you've got 38 versus 7. When you put this together with that document, the screening list, sensitive cases report list that came out with 162 groups,
right,
over 80% which were conservative, it's the indication's clear. We're actually we're filing a motion to once again amend our lawsuit, which we now have to file a motion to do because things have so significantly changed.
Right. I mean, well, we know that from Lois Lerner's emails, who was in charge of oversight in this, had specifically mentioned conservative groups and Tea Party groups, and looking for additional scrutiny. So do we know if this now additional scrutiny on top of the original scrutiny tricks back up to Lois Lerner? Do we know that yet?
That's what Chairman Bustani of the House Ways and Means Oversight Subcommittee indicated that this is the next level of review. And Clayton, let me just explain to some people why these groups were held up. One of our clients, Roane County, a Tea Party group that is still unapproved to this day, they were held up on that report because Herman Cain attended their event. Another group because they had rhetoric that could be indicated as possibly anti-Obama. Indirect, negative, anti-Obama rhetoric, which these groups are allowed to do. And by the way, that would be just like being against the health care law would be indirectly anti-Obama. That group did not get approved until 2 weeks after the presidential election.
So what further scrutiny, though,
it just goes on and on.
Real quick, as we wrap this up, Jordan, what final scrutiny? I mean, they've already been approved. They've already gotten their tax-exempt status. What further scrutiny are they under?
Well, this further scrutiny would lead you to an audit, and that's what we're looking for now. You know, Danny Werfel, the acting IRS commissioner, he told that committee this week, Clayton, he said, well, wait, when I came in, I put this on hold. He put it on hold 2 weeks ago. Until 2 weeks ago, there was a separate IRS unit monitoring already approved conservative groups, the lucky ones that actually got through, and 38 were being looked at, targeted for potential audits. And anybody that's gone through that process or knows someone who's gone through our business knows how serious an audit is. And these were new groups going through that process.
Unbelievable. New revelations. Jordan Sekulow, we appreciate you joining us this morning. Thanks for keeping us up to date on it.